Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming back at you today. Welcome to the weekly vendor reset for the Division 2 for the week of April 12th, 2019. So we're going to go ahead and start things out over at the base of operations here at the main vendor, where you can usually find a blueprint at the start of your run. And this particular blueprint is going to be completely random for everyone. You may have the same one as me, but I have the Rainer Vest replica, and I'm going to go ahead and pick that little guy up right now, just so that I can go ahead and craft one of those as needed. So now that the blueprint is done and over with at this place, we have a 511 tactical backpack, 2% weapon damage, 10.5% critical hit chance with 30.6k armor. Again, if you're looking for a nice little boost with critical hit chance or weapon damage, this one may help you out there. It's rocking armored and vital for the talents as well. Next, we have a China Light Industries mask, 18.1k armor, with 3% critical hit chance, 33% hazard protection with trauma. Semi-auto headshots have 15% chance to blind enemies. So, I guess I'd be all right for PvE. Next thing on the list, you have the PX4 Storm Type F pistol, 21.9k damage with ignited, stable, and Wascully. So there you go on that. Next, we are going to head on over to the clan vendor, which I really don't know if there's anything over here or not. I'm just going to go ahead and try and give it a shot, thinking, hey, maybe this thing's actually going to update on a weekly basis. Maybe it's not. And if it's not, we'll go ahead and skip it. Let's see. All right. Based on the listing here, I can already tell that everything is the exact same. So ignore the clan vendor if you've already been to it this week or the week before that, or the week before that. So all right, next, let's head on over to the theater settlement. And here, I have a pretty good feeling that I'm going to have some good luck here. I'm really looking for another blueprint. We're going to see if we're going to find one. When we have weeks where we get multiple blueprints, I think it's going to be a good week. So let's see what the vendor has for us this time. And I got let down, no blueprint. Anyways, we got the Overlord Gloves, 18.6k armor with 8% rifle damage and 2200 health. Rocking the Wicked talent, 10% damage, 10% weapon damage to status affected enemies. Next, we have the Sokol of Concern mask, 17.6k armor, 4% critical hit chance, 19% damage to elites. So if any of you are looking for a nice little bump on that damage to elites, this one may help you out there. Not to mention, you can go ahead and roll this attribute into another piece of gear if you really wanted to go ahead and do that. And 2400 health. Not to mention, it's got that 15% extra damage to elites thanks to that hard-hitting talent. So if you're looking for a nice bump in damage to elites, I highly recommend this mask. It's definitely going to go ahead and help you out there. Next, we're going to go ahead and jump on over to the campus settlement. And although we didn't have much luck at the theater for a blueprint, maybe the campus will actually help me out. I mean, I got high hopes. I try not to be let down. And I got a pretty good feeling. I think this is going to be the stop where we get ourselves an extra blueprint. Alrighty. Now that we've made it on over here, I got let down yet again. No blueprint here, but we got the Murakami Industries Kneepads rocking 23.9k armor with 8400 bonus armor with self-adjusting for that extra 20% armor regeneration. If you're looking for a marksman rifle, we have the Surplus SVD here. Again, it is a score of 450. Take it if you need it. If you're looking for a certain talent from it, that's great. It's got 39.2k damage with spike, optimized, and greased. Third thing on the list, we got ourselves a rifle, the very famous MK17. This is the police version of it with 28.9k damage, rocking preservation, allegro, and protected deploy. Alrighty, so now that we've done everything here in the light zone, let's make our way on over to the dark zones. Alrighty, we've made our way on over to Dark Zone East. This is going to be the first of the 3 stops here in the Dark Zone. First thing on the list, we have ourselves the Providence Defense Gloves, rocking 19,000 armor with 3,900 health and 4% marksman rifle damage. It's got the precise 15% headshot damage talent. Next, we got the Araldi Holdings holster, 29.1k armor, 10.5% critical hit damage. And for those of you rocking the big, huge boom gun, the grenade launcher, this one also here is going to help you out. It's got 20% explosive damage, So you can go ahead and get a nice buff there. The last thing here at this stop is going to be the military MK46, rocking 12.8k damage. The 3 talents we got is Strained, Extra, and Protected Deploy. Extra is going to go ahead and help you out, especially with making that drum size even bigger on an LMG. Next, we're going to make our way on over to DZ South, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but comparing these vendor resets to the days of the Division 1, where it was a much more thought out process. It was a very long process. You had to go through so many vendors and so many safe houses. It's amazing how much easier it is to make these things now. Anyways, all right, here at the southern checkpoint here for DZ South, we have the RNK backpack rocking 35,000 armor, 7% critical hit chance, 4.5% critical hit damage, and 7,400 bonus armor. And you're going to get Safeguard and Hard Hitting. Again, if you're looking for another Hard Hitting for 15% damage to elites, there you go. You got that thing added to you as well. The second thing is going to be the military RPK 74 and 12,000 damage with Spike, Extra, and Rooted. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice little LMG fix, you can go ahead and pick this little guy up. Or if you want to take that extra talent and throw it into another LMG, like an MG5, L86, whatever you want to do to make your LMG a little bit better, this one may help you out there too. Next, we're going to make our way on over to the final location over at DZ West, way on the top left of the map here. I'm not really thinking I'm going to find anything spectacular. I don't think we've seen a single P416 in a vendor reset yet, and it's going to be interesting. I'm not really sure if that blueprint exists in this game, but the day that it shows up, it's going to be like the unicorn, like the LVOA blueprint was in the Division 1. It didn't exist. So now, here we are over at DZ West. We're going to have the Araldi Holdings holster, 26.3k armor with 14% critical hit damage, and again, the destructive talent for that 20% explosive damage. Next, you got yourself another Araldi's holster. Another holster. Really? The same brand set. Really? Come on now. 26.8k armor with 13,000 health on kill. Actually, that's a pretty big bump on health on kill. Wow. All right. With the, yeah, I kind of like that. That's not really bad, especially for health on kill there. Next, you're going to go ahead and have that Super 90 shotgun. Now, shotguns in this game, to me, seem to be the one weapon that drops more than anything else. So if you need it, great. If you don't, there's plenty of other little talents here you can go ahead and swap this bad boy out with. Fast hands, accurate, and recharged. Alrighty, guys. It's going to go ahead and knock everything out here for this week's vendor reset for the week of April 12th. 2019, and we're just going to go ahead and keep on rocking the Division 2 content for the weeks to come. So if you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and drop a like. Let me know what you think of these vendor resets. Do you think they're useless? Do you think they're awesome? Do you think they're pointless? Or do you think that they're really good, useful information for those who are still trying to get those perfect builds to get raid ready? Anyways, guys, thank you all again for checking everything out. Sub if you're brand new to the channel for more Division 2 content, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.